Yo, was I high yesterday? Alright guys, so I went ahead to see Nope for a second time. I went and saw it last night, and then I saw it again this morning using my AMC perks. Sign up for that. You guys can get a free ticket. This is not an advertisement, but if you guys want to sponsor your boy, let's go ahead and make this thing happen. Alright? But anyways, I went ahead and saw it for a second time because sometimes you don't really know how you feel about a movie until you see it for a second time. And that don't apply for all movies, but sometimes it does. And this is one of those movies that it does apply to. Because sometimes you'll go in and watch a movie off of hype, watching these director interviews, watching these clips, and then be like, oh my God, this is the best movie ever. Instant classic. Nothing's wrong with it. And you go see it for the second time and be like, yo, was I high yesterday? Or you'll see it and then have the opposite reaction to it and be like, this movie is trash. Why am I here? And then you'll go see it for the second time. This movie is dope. Was I high yesterday? Or sometimes it could just confirm how you feel. And I will say that seeing it for a second time, it pretty much confirmed how I felt about the movie. And before I get into the actual nitty gritty, I will say that I love Jordan Peele. He's an amazing director. He is a genius. I've been a fan of his since the Mad TV days. And I love the Key and Peele show. Every week, pretty much every day, I watch one of the clips from the show on YouTube. It's in my YouTube history all the time. I loved Get Out. I liked Us. But this movie right here, I feel like that I'm more on the middle of it, a little bit skewed towards, I don't know if I'll watch it again. And it's not that the movie is terrible. It's not terrible at all. It's like a tale of two cities. Like in the beginning, there's this slow thing going on for most of the first hour. And don't get me wrong, I like when there's a slow build up in movies. I don't mind that. I will sit through a slow build up for hours as long as I know it's some character building going on in there and some information that's given to us that's going to contribute to the climax of this story as far as like adding to the characters and making the ending more rewarding. But I feel like that the build up in the beginning of this movie didn't do that. I felt like I didn't really learn anything too new that contributed to the climax of this movie. It didn't really do much for me. The other thing is, like, I thought Daniel Kaluuya he was okay, kind of dryish. He was okay, but kind of dryish. And Keke Palmer, she was great, but there was times where I felt like she was kind of annoying. She's like one of those people that's like really hyper, in my personal opinion, where it's like when they do some funny stuff, you're like, dude, they did the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life last week. Or you see him another time and you might be like, all right, I mean, I get they're funny, but not today. Not today. But I will say that she's a star. She has all the energy in the world, and I like her as an actor. I really do. I've liked pretty much any movie that I've seen her in. I pretty much liked her in that movie. Now, at the end of the day, I felt like the second half of this movie was very, very entertaining. It was a spectacle. This is not a horror film. It's more so like a thriller. It is a thriller for the most part. So if you're going in there expecting elements of Us or elements of Get Out, then it's not going to be so much of that, and it's going to be a lot more comedy in it. And it didn't, the parts of comedy was more so geared towards Keke Palmer, and that's just how she is. She's just like this lively, energetic, funny person anyways. So with her being in the film, I'm like, okay, maybe she's going to go into a different direction and be more serious, but her being that way in this film really wasn't shocking. That's just how she is as an individual. But I think overall with this film, just to kind of make this review as vague as possible, again, I don't feel like I'm going to see it again. It's not a bad film. It's not bad. Don't get that from this review. But again, it's not my favorite of the Jordan Peele, right? So, and we also have to slow down with the conversations as far as him being better than John Carpenter or whatever. However way you feel about it, let's just give this man some time. Let's not try to put this pressure on him and tarnish his streak as he's doing it. Let's just let him do it and then right off to the sunset, and then we can make that decision there. We don't have to do that right now. All right, so what did you guys think about the film? Did you guys watch it? Did you guys love the characters in the film? How do you feel about Jordan Peele, and what is your favorite film in his trilogy so far? Let me know in the comment section. Salute, peace, have a good day.